I come from nothing. It's true. My mom and my dad, they immigrated to America from Liberia, West Africa, in hopes of achieving the American dream. They imagined that the streets of America were paved with gold and that money was falling from the trees. They quickly learned that, no, that's not the case. This is a concrete jungle. You have to work really hard. And unfortunately, if you're not an American citizen, things don't really come easy for you. Of course, things are much harder right now for other immigrants because of the immigration policies that we have set in place. But back then in the late 70s, early 80s, it wasn't easy. My mom and my dad were never married. They split before I was even born. My dad did go on to get a college education from Georgia Tech. However, my mom, she was only able to get her GED, but she did complete some courses at a community college so that she could work in a nursing home. I grew up in the projects. In fact, I was born in the projects. I didn't know anything other than these buildings with 12 to 15 floors. Guns and violence and drugs and all of that stuff was kind of the norm. My mom moved to Rhode Island and I learned a different way of living. It's nothing like living in a big city. My mom did her best with very little resources to ensure that I had the comforts of most kids. Although there were definitely things I could never do, there were things I could never own, I still never felt like I was poor in any way, shape, or form. Although I do know that my mom was struggling and it was very hard raising me on her own. My mom put so much energy into me being a good person, being someone who knows the Lord, being someone who can be trustworthy and honest, and that is the person who I am today. My mom didn't have money to put me through college, so yes, I have student loans. However, I found my way, and I went on and I got a master's degree in education and taught in public school for many years. I've created a life for myself, for my family. Sometimes people think that because of their upbringing, they had a disadvantage. Yeah, I can understand some of the disadvantages that I may have had due to my mom's economic status, her marital status, her education level, but I never let any of those adversities affect who I am or who I could be. I've always just been positive and worked really hard to get everything that I have. I've been very blessed because my hard work continues to pay off. And because of that, I make my mom proud every day because I'm an American citizen. I'm doing exactly what she hoped for me to do by being a great person, a great mother, a great wife, and a career woman, of course. So I come from nothing, but I am not nothing. I am something. I'm something special. Tell me a little bit about your upbringing. Where do you come from? Where did your family come from? What was your childhood like?